Hi, my name is Matt from Self-Health Hypnosis, and I welcome you to this guided meditation created for you to manifest your higher self. So you might like to give yourself permission now and just relax. And through this Law of Attraction Hypnosis for Success, we will guide you to a deeper understanding of the Law of Attraction, the secret to living a life of abundance. At Self-Health Hypnosis, we want you, now you have found us, to change your life because you choose. To regularly listen to our hypnosis and guided meditations and create for yourself success. And I wonder what that success looks like for you. And I wonder what you see. Money, wealth, love, or is it total abundance and absolute fulfillment? Perhaps you are here now because you are ready to immerse yourself in comfort in the deep, warm waters of the ocean of abundance. I will suggest that you take time now to prepare yourself. Firstly, to find peace and find an environment where you can focus on you and just allow yourself to relax. And in your own way, find calm. And I will give you a minute or so to find quiet, to close doors or blinds. And it is wonderful that you have taken this moment for yourself to discover the resources within you and to bring them into being. So you might just like to carefully listen to my instructions as we get ready to change your life for the better. And I don't know if this is true, but maybe you are someone that has a clear image or a vision board of what you want to do, have, and be. Maybe you have written down solid goals and a plan to get there with a renewed commitment and focus. And I wonder if in times past, if that dream felt far away, yet you continually focus your attention with positive intent. The good news is, some Law of Attraction principles are being supported by positive psychology and mind sciences. And you may be comforted to know that this session is about you and finding your master key that will open the door to manifesting your dreams. The secret to orienting yourself towards a life you want. And I wonder how surprised you will be when you start to focus your intention within and utilize the infinite power of your unconscious to empower you to make useful choices and to take clear action. And I wonder if you would be curious to explore how much easier it will be to bring your skills into conscious awareness by committing your focus to this hypnotic process of self-discovery to help you choose change now. I will suggest you take time now and ready yourself to relax and in your own way find calm. Perhaps you can find a place where you can sit, seated in comfort. Or maybe you want to use this time as a stepping stone to calm, to let go, and experience a deep, restful sleep. The space you have chosen may be a chair in a quiet room where you can be alone with yourself. Or it could be the warm, soft comfort of a bed. Whatever you choose, it can be anywhere that you can find a comfortable, powerful, inner peace. And what I suggest you do is just allow your eyes to comfortably close. And I will gently and simply explain what you can expect. As you enter a relaxed state of being, a simple state of awareness, a powerful everyday state therapists often call trance. And you can be aware of your eyes and how you are in control and how you could open them should you wish. And that's fine, because I really wouldn't want you to not relax too quickly. Maybe you can feel free to allow yourself to observe your thoughts and anything in your everyday life with alert interest and curiosity, and making a commitment now to yourself to put a stop to any judgment, because you are a being of positive curiosity, stepping forward with intention to only observe with calm and to understand in full acceptance of whatever may emerge. And I wonder how it may feel to know that in any moment you will simply observe any unhelpful thoughts and imagine them to be a small leaf floating in a flowing river. And you are calmly watching that leaf as it comes into view and flows past you right into the distance, past. And as you sit there, you may be aware of any sounds that are in the background, or you might notice feelings in parts of your body as you settle and find comfort. Or you might unconsciously notice any thoughts as you relax into your own experience. And as you do, you might notice the beginnings of comfort and ease. I would prefer that you discover just how much easier it is to simply allow events to occur in their own time and in their own way. Paying close attention to my voice as you follow my voice. You may even begin to notice thoughts and feelings emerging and fading. And as you do, begin to feel the sensation of complete comfort in your body. And as you sit still, you might notice the sensations of your hands. And though they may move and settle, there is also a sense of stillness as you find absolute wonder at your own ability to let go completely and drift into a trance, while your conscious mind has already begun to drift off somewhere else, allowing your body to relax and your mind to relax without knowing at all how much more comfortable and relaxed you will become. That's right. And I wonder if you can imagine the power that comes from a full acceptance of the present moment, an appreciation of anything you are feeling and what you perceive to be happening now. It can be deeply comforting to know that in these moments, there is no need to change anything at all. And you can just allow yourself this moment and just breathe and let go. It is often said that one of the best ways to relax and heal is to pay attention to your breathing. And you might like to notice how it has become slow, smooth, and rhythmic. And as you let go of any thoughts and let go of any obligations, you can just be aware of the sound of my voice, or you can simply ignore everything else. As I encourage you to breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply, letting your body relax a little more with every inhale and relax further with every exhale. That's right. And as your breath slows, you might start to allow yourself to access that quiet, peaceful place inside of you, that inner space of ease and calmness. And as you continue to breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly, continuing to allow yourself to relax deeply and deeper still. With every breath you take, give yourself permission now to experience profound healing. You might find comfort in the knowledge that this isn't even something you have to try to do. It's something that comes naturally by taking a moment for yourself and letting go of any obvious tension. As you lay in complete comfort and notice the sensation of relaxation and calm that you have already achieved. And you might like to say to yourself in your mind the word warm. And as you see it, focus on your hands, letting them feel a sense of warmth, and say to yourself, my hands are warm. And as you do, notice the sensation of warmth that you have created. With this feeling of warmth, you can relax further still by seeing in your mind the word heavy. And as you imagine the word heavy before your eyes, say to yourself out loud or in your mind, heavy. And notice how heavy your resting hands are while you say to yourself, my hands are warm and heavy. And now you might like to extend your focus down your body to your feet. As you say to yourself, my feet are warm and heavy. And again, seeing the phrase before you as you repeat in your mind, my feet are warm and heavy. And isn't it amazing how, as you see the words and hear yourself say, "My feet are warm and heavy," you can begin to feel in your hands and in your feet and resonating throughout your whole body that sensation of warmth and heaviness. And now I'd like you to concentrate in particular on the feelings in your toes and feet, and just allow all the muscles and the fibers in your toes and feet to become very deeply relaxed. Perhaps even picturing in your mind's eye what that would look like for all those little muscles, tissues, and tendons to relax loosely and deeply, allowing yourself to get that kind of feeling you have when you take off a tight pair of shoes and walk on the soft, cool grass or the warm sand of a beach. And you can just let go of all the tension in your toes and feet and feel the relaxation spread. And now imagine that this comfort and relaxation is beginning to spread and flow like a gentle wave as it rises up the sandy shore, upward through your ankles and all your calves, letting go of all the tension in your calves, allowing them to deeply, restfully, and comfortably relax. And when it feels as if that comfort has spread all the way up to your knees, stop there a moment. Because knees are a place many of us hold tension and tiredness. So use the incredible power of your focus and feel your knees just release and relax. And it's up to you to let that comfort continue flowing upward into your knees and behind your knees and through your knees and into your thighs, letting go of any tension in your thighs. Perhaps once again imagining what it might look like for all those large muscles and tissues to become soft and loose and deeply relaxed. Perhaps already noticing a sense of gentle heaviness in your legs as they sink down limply and comfortably. And continue to allow that comfort, like waves, to flow and spread upward at its own pace and speed into the middle of your body, flowing into your pelvis and abdomen and stomach, through your hips and into your lower back, letting that soothing, deep comfort spread inch by inch up through your body, spreading from muscle group to muscle, gradually, progressively flowing into your chest, into your back, between your shoulder blades, and into your shoulders, just allowing all the tension to loosen and flow away, just like the gentle flow of water. And as you notice a sense of ease wash over your entire body, it is as if somehow just the act of breathing is increasing your comfort. As if somehow every breath you take is just draining the tension out of your body, taking you deeper and deeper into comfort with every breath. And allow that comfort, the powerful energy of your deep breathing, to flow into your neck and throat. Perhaps once again, picturing yourself laying in comfort, imagining what that would be like for all the little fibers and muscles in your neck and throat to deeply, softly, comfortably relax. So just let that relaxation sink deep into your neck, and it can gradually flow up your neck and into your scalp and all out across your scalp, as if it's just bathing your head, and you become baptized with waves of comfort and relaxation. And the waters of relaxation can flow down into your forehead, and like a gentle wave down across your face, into your eyes, through your cheeks, your mouth and jaw. Just let go of all the tension in your face, your mouth, your jaw. Perhaps now just dropping your jaw, relaxing your mouth open, allowing those tissues and muscles to sag down, slack and relaxed. And now just allow that comfort, like waves, to flow back down your neck and across your shoulders and down your arms, letting the comfort flow down your arms, through your elbows, through your wrists, through your hands and fingers, right down to your fingertips. Letting go of all the tension and tightness. Letting go of all stress and strain, all through the body. Just allowing your body to rest and relax. And in this wonderful state of relaxation, you have achieved. You have created the perfect inner space to consider who you are, that amazing human being. And I wonder if you know that you aren't just your thoughts or your actions, any problems or perceived failures, past. And wouldn't it be wonderful to consider that you are far more than all those things? You are the essence and part of the divine consciousness behind all those things. Remember, you and only you can be the hero in your own journey. And it is comforting to know that you have chosen me in this moment to be your guide and teach you how to return to this state at any time and at any place you choose. And I wonder if you know in your heart and in your mind the great benefit to you as you continually return to this powerful state of self-hypnosis, this state of ultimate learning. And you can begin to uncover the potential that was always within your grasp. Now, as you hear my words, perhaps you know in your heart and mind that it is time for you to return to the true nature of your being and to consciously live the success that you have determined you desire for yourself. We also know that the things we seek, those things we believe will lead us to a personal feeling of happiness, seem far off in the distance, across a vast ocean of time still. And I wonder if the happiness you can experience by choice will become for you an unlimited source of fuel and enable you to direct your focus to experience a better present moment, to visualize a new reality, and to see and think differently about yourself, to break free from your past and leave behind any limiting beliefs, and to bring front and center you, true, full of certainty, security, clarity, and success. And perhaps you have continued to explore new ideas, different approaches, and take new actions. But instead you find yourself doing the opposite, returning to thoughts and behaviors that were safe and familiar and that once brought you comfort. Or perhaps you have been in the past, held back by unhelpful thoughts and fear-based feelings and emotions that have clouded your ability to see clearly what you truly deserve now. And it is human that we all fear the unfamiliar. And I wonder if you tend to stick to what you know and continually repeat what you have learned from your family and your past experiences. Because you know change is necessary, do you not? Yet there is good news. We can actively choose to make the familiar things we don't want in our lives unfamiliar. And we can choose to make the unfamiliar things we do want familiar. Maybe you will be surprised to learn that studies have shown repeatedly that our familiarity with certain things and feelings is not fixed. We are constantly relearning what's familiar, constantly building new pathways, neural networks that can lead us to create and contribute more now than we can imagine. And if you have been a student of the Law of Attraction, I wonder if you have ever been told that the manifestation of our thoughts begins and ends with our behavior. That taking repeated and appropriate action is the real secret you need to manifest your dreams. The eternal truth is that the law of attraction does not function without conscious and repeated action. And in that eternal truth, there is a powerful guarantee. If you show up to something each and every day, you're guaranteed to get closer to it. And if you don't, you won't. Action is the secret, and consistency is the master key. And as you move closer to your goal will begin moving closer to you. Perhaps you came here wanting money, wealth, financial abundance. And maybe you see that in acquiring those things, money, wealth, and financial abundance, you might at your core feel good enough. Perhaps you never felt noticed, acknowledged, or loved. And there's a part of you that thinks that acquiring money and wealth might attract recognition and love that will bring you happiness. And I wonder whether you are prepared to be honest with yourself now. In this place, you are safe. And maybe you would like to break free of the real chains that are keeping you bound to the life you wake up to each day. And perhaps you already know this, but usually the problem people are searching to solve is only a symptom of a bigger, deeper, underlying issue. And many therapists have stories of clients that have spent their entire lives trying to accumulate the types of things that would make you feel good enough. They accumulate houses, cars, beautiful partners, professional success. Yet ultimately, it doesn't work. It is not that having money, fame, success, love, and abundance is the problem. This is available to us all unrestricted and without judgment. The problem that keeps most people stuck, riding the merry-go-round of life, having the same concerns and dreams, yet doing the same thing each day. The problem for most of us is that deep-seated feeling that perhaps we aren't enough. And what if I told you you can shine the light of self-love on your life, can you not? Because everything that keeps you stuck are just manifestations of these unnecessary and damaging beliefs. And you can simply turn your back on those beliefs, and you can choose and change your focus. And perhaps you will choose to just notice those negative thoughts and that damaging dialogue, and respond in your mind with the absolute truth as you say to yourself, I am enough. And isn't it incredible that a simple 3 words can set you free? And that in every moment you can change your experience and ignore each and every limiting thought and choose to make the unfamiliar things we do want familiar. And you might be comforted to know that it is completely okay to make money familiar. Perhaps you would like to think of money as a tool to create freedom, purpose, contribution, the energy of opportunity that creates possibility and fulfillment. And I wonder if you would be surprised to know that most people think they have a problem with money, when in reality they have a problem with scarcity. They may have a belief deep down that says, there will never be enough, or I don't deserve to have everything I want. And I wonder if, in thinking about your past, if it was anything like mine, and money, success, wealth, and the idea of abundance isn't familiar to you because of a family background or history you had no part in choosing. And I only want you to go a little deeper. And how would you feel to find that there is a part of you that is simply just stuck? You are stuck simply because you haven't yet experienced that abundance, and how to make it work for you. Many wise coaches reveal to us the truth that though we interact with money constantly, very few of us are in control of that relationship. For many of us, money acts like a rechargeable battery, not unlike the one on your mobile phone. We pay our rent, mortgage, the inevitable bills, essential groceries, and the balance goes down. And every week or two, we are paid for the work we do, or we receive an allowance. And in the same way we plug our phone in to recharge, the balance renews. But I wonder, do we ever think to upgrade our financial battery? Many of us use our energy and trade our precious time, usually 5 days out of 7 each week, in this one life, to renew constantly our financial battery. Many then spend it on the weekend to forget the work week, and it depletes into the red. And I don't know if this is true for you, but for most of us, this cycle seesaws back and forth, and the majority of us never achieve any real freedom for ourselves. It's wonderful you are here now, and I wonder if you are open to change your relationship with money. And if sooner or later you will leave the notion of scarcity in the past. One famous therapist asks this simple question: what would happen if we thought about money and our relationship with it differently, and reframed it as energy? And perhaps you have been researching the Law of Attraction and read that the universe exists as an open bank of abundance. And I don't know if you have considered this, but I have always been fascinated by the power of words and the symbols they represent. And I wonder if you have considered the intriguing nature of the word bank, and that a bank exists as a storage of our money. It can be used to store excess energy for our devices, and a bank encloses the flow of water in a river or lake. Life coach to billionaires Tony Robbins has always said, "Where your focus goes, energy flows." And you may have heard the phrase, "Time is money." But in reality, money is an available effect of how we use our time and how we direct the energy of thought to action. And I wonder how much your life might change when you consider the concept of money as a fluid, dynamic resource, and that there is always enough. A much more empowering money metaphor that I prefer today is to think of money like water. Water flows throughout the world and gives life to everything. When we are thirsty, we immediately look for water to drink. And if we were in the middle of the desert, dying of thirst, we become desperate for water. In other words, the more scarce it is, the more desperate we become for it. And like the life-giving nature of water, in the modern world, money is also vital to most of the things we do. When we lack money, it dominates our thoughts. We begin to look for a job or seek other ways to earn more. And yet in those times, when you are focused on other things that are more important in the present, like relationships and connection, you easily direct focus away from the need for money, do you not? And what if you could choose the thoughts you give your energy and take the action that uncovers or creates springs that sustain us over the long term, finally breaking the cycle of scarcity now? And I wonder, when it comes to financial abundance, if you want to live in the desert, or will you choose to use your energy and go straight to the source now? It is time to use the power of your imagination, to choose now and become absorbed in your own visualization of infinite abundance. And I wonder if you can imagine yourself on the balcony, veranda, or porch of what is your own home. And you are sitting in a comfortable chair, looking out over the beautiful green grass of your property, surrounded by a beautiful rainforest full of birds and life. The sun is bright, and its warmth feels wonderfully energizing. So you just close your eyes and face the sun, and its healing radiance feels wonderful on your skin. The air is fresh, and you find you can't help but take deep, cleansing breaths. And with your eyes closed, still, you place your hand on your belly and feel it rise slowly with your deep inhale, causing you to smile happily with knowing satisfaction. And as you slowly release your breath, you create a magical whole body feeling of relaxed, calm. Now, smiling with a deep sense of gratitude, you look beyond the majestic trees that surround your property, over the vividly green grass and personal gardens that you regularly maintain with your own energy. And from where you sit still, a clear path comes into view. A path that you have created that passes through the beautiful groomed lawn to a colourful garden that marks the entrance, open to a beautifully wide sandy beach. Your path opening up to the crystal clear white sand, the shore of a big, deep, vast, abundant ocean. The radiant clear blue water shimmering in the sun. Maybe it is the energy of the abundant ocean that has inspired you to take the regular, repeated action, part of the proud process you chose, to keep the soft green lawn and beautifully colourful garden organised, managed, and alive with growth. And I wonder if you can remember just how incredibly grateful that you are alive and connected to the natural beauty you see before you, and that grows and thrives because of you. A pleasure you now derive because you learned to direct your attention and use your energy in a way that vibrates with nature. And with the rising of the sun each day, you rose to take consistent, repetitive action every day. Eventually, you decide it is time to observe the fruits of all your effort and you walk forward along your path toward the garden entrance. And I wonder how incredibly enriching you feel as you breathe the fresh, warm air in and smell the fragrant scents of your garden, the woody freshness of the healthy, growing trees, and the sweetness of the blossoming flowers, the gifts of nature that you now experience because of your continued focus and effort. And as you move forward through the green, fresh growth that lines your path, do you notice just how wonderfully the white of the sand and the blue of the water reflects the sunlight back at you? The contrast of white sand with the vast blues of the water existing now as a natural beauty you are truly grateful to experience. And as you arrive at the opening, perhaps you see how the ocean before you stretches out endlessly past the horizon, and mixed in with the blue are shimmering waves of white and gold. And you gaze with a relaxed focus on the water and a great sense of comfort that you have looked upon these beautiful waters before, that in your heart, mind, and soul, the vast ocean and the energy of the waters that make their way to the shore, your shore of your home, is familiar. And every time you recall the shimmering waves of white and gold, predictable and continuous, knowing then they are always there for you in every moment, for you to focus upon with confidence and immense gratitude. And I don't know how quickly you will learn the power of your unconscious mind and your imagination, and discover ways that you can apply what you have learned, because you regularly return to the beautiful crystalline blue waters and the energy that constantly propels the waves of water towards your beach from the endless ocean of abundance. This is your personal source of universal abundance. And you can come here when you are willing and ready. The ocean will always be there, available to you. And best of all, you won't even have to think about new patterns of thinking. Sooner or later, you will discover how your own regular hypnotic work will remind you to start taking different actions. And as you sit there, you may have noticed that you have already started to change. Because like the laws of the universe, you can find certainty that change is natural. And sometimes people's lives just change in an instant. And I wonder if you can imagine rising tomorrow and getting better and better because you regularly come back to this hypnosis and visualize yourself maintaining a clear path to abundance. And best of all, eventually you can discover how much you have already learned. And in the days and weeks ahead, it will be natural and clear that energy well directed to the right things will give you access to abundance and the always available ocean of plenty. The truth is, I don't know when you will take the action. And I just don't know when your unconscious mind will learn the truth. But I do know that your conscious mind can find confidence and comfort. So you can just slowly fall asleep. A person may not know when you are going to relax into a deep sleep. Yet you will find your solutions because your mind is ready to change. And you are already halfway there, down the clear path to abundance. And I wonder if you can feel a sense of profound gratitude and a deep sense of relaxation as you soften your body and dream of the path to your ocean of abundance and drift off to sleep now.